What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video your girl is here to show you guys two products that I talked about that I wanted to purchase in my holiday wish list video. I don't know if that video will even be going up because I've lost quite a bit of footage from quite a bit of videos, so if it's up, I have it linked up above. If it's not up by now, that means I've completely lost it, don't know where it is, and sis just ain't going up. But I still wanted to talk to you guys about these two products. So as you guys know, I am on a no buy, but in these last couple of months of my no buy, I decided to slowly allow myself to purchase a certain amount of products that are makeup. These two products that I'm going to be showing you guys today are not makeup. They're both in the fragrance section, so I did not tell myself I was on a low buy for those or a no buy for those, so your girl's been going buck wild. But either way, I was really excited to get both of these sets, and I want to show them with you, share them with you, not show them. Anyways, if you're wondering, I did add to my little Halloween decor over here. I found myself in a Target, and if anybody knows anything, Target can make you go in for one thing and you come out with $50 more worth of stuff. So I got these cute little pumpkins, and then I got this pumpkin to add into my flower arrangement. It is a lantern. I just haven't put the lights in it, so yeah. If you guys are interested in seeing the two sets that I picked up from Sephora, let's just get into it. So the first set that I picked up from Sephora is the Sephora Favorites New at Sephora. This was a $68 purchase and it retails for $103. I picked this up with their 15% off coupon thing that I earned after I spent $75 weeks prior. And yeah, so the inside, here it is. It says 7 samples to try. You get to choose your favorite, and then you get a full size for no extra cost. Oh my gosh, my allergies are on 10 right now. And there are different fragrant like scent families that they represent in this collection. So you have 1 warm and spicy, 2 fresh, 1 earth and woody, and then 3 floral. If I were to guess, I'm probably going to be more intrigued to pick up either the warm and spicy scent and or the earth and woody. Those, in my opinion, are just the more unique scents. And I actually already kind of know a fresh and floral scent that I'm going to be picking up. It is a scent that I smelled on my trip when I was in Australia, and I really still want to pick that up. It's from a very small brand, and hopefully they're still running. With COVID messed up a lot of things. But either way, that's what it says on that side. And then on this side, it just gives you a little bit more detail. So the two fragrances I feel like I'm going to want to pick up are the Sol de Janeiro fragrance and the Chloe Nomade Absolute de Perfume fragrance. So we'll see. I actually think I'm going to go ahead and sniff those two first if I can find them. I don't have my glasses on. Oh okay. They're right here. Oh, I could show you guys the packaging too. This one doesn't want to stay in the packaging, but it's really nice and organized. And then this is the thing that you turn into Sephora to get your full size for free. I'm trying not to spray myself. Bloody hell. My depotting tool is really coming in handy lately. Okay, so this one is the Sol de Janeiro. I do have a fragrance on today. I do have a fragrance on today, so I'm not going to actually spray this on my wrist, but I will spray it starting on the back of my hand. And I just like to air out the smells after I spray them. We're going to So on this one, I sprayed the Sol de Janeiro, and on this hand, I sprayed the Chloe. So let's try the Sol de Janeiro because it's been on my arm or my hand for a minute. It smells like coffee, like chocolate coffee. There is a little sweetness to it, but I'm not like in love with that smell, which is surprising because everybody and their mother loves this smell because that's what they love about the lotion and stuff. Now let's try the Chloe. The Chloe's intriguing, but neither of these two am I like lusting after. So let's hope we find something that I'm interested in. Either, if I can't, I can always give the coupon to like my best friend or my mom, although it would have to be a vegan fragrance for my mom to want to take it. Next, I just went ahead and sprayed, what is this? I can't read this. The Victor and Rolf Flower Balm de Perfume. So I just went ahead and sprayed this right under my watch. I'm going to keep my watch on because it helped me determine which is which. Where was that on this thing? That's on floral. It's definitely floral, but I feel like it has a slight bite to it. Interesting. It's not terrible, but it also does remind me of the one that I'm wearing. It's slightly stronger than the one that I'm wearing, the fragrance I'm wearing. I can't think of the name. I'll have it on screen. But yeah, it's not bad, but still, I just have not found the one. So let's keep going. Next, we have the Nest fragrance. And this is Sun-Kissed Hibiscus. And this is their Eau de Perfume. So let's spray it on my scar. Didn't actually get on my scar, but it's close enough. Okay. Let it air out. And this one, the Nest is in the floral family as well. Oh. This is in the floral family, but it definitely has a spice to it. This definitely has a bite. Not bad, not bad, but once again, nothing too extravagant, nothing that I'm like dying to have. And then we have the, what does this even say? Why are these so small? Can't read this. Okay, this is the Giorgio Armani Ocean de Giagia de Perfume. So we're gonna go back to this arm, and we're gonna go in the middle of this arm. Got two more after this to spray, so that should be enough room. Okay. This is just clean. That's all I can say. This is like linen clean. Like if you like the smell of fabric softener, this would be what I would recommend. I'm not a huge fan of that, so I'm gonna keep going, but not terrible. Okay, then next we have, oh, and that Giorgio Armani was in the fresh fragrance family, which makes sense. Okay, next we have the Dolce & Gabbana Shine Eau de Perfume, and this is in the floral family. Okay, we're gonna spray this a lot further back on my arm. That was a lot. I'm gonna just wave her around town. Okay, let's go. Well, it's still wet. Come on, dry out. This is another like laundry clean smell, but this one was supposed to be in the floral family. Yeah, once again, the Giorgio Armani and the Dolce are definitely just easy passes for me. Everything else, I wouldn't be opposed to getting a full size, but I'm not like checking for it. And then the last one is from the brand Clean. It is their Reserve, and this is Radiant Nectar, and this is their Eau de Perfume, and this is in their Fresh family. So let's go ahead and spray this. Okay. Got a big whiff of that one on my arm, so it's going to take a minute to dry this one out as well. This is like just a fresh nectar smell. That's pretty much it. There's no complication, no undertone, no nothing that I can smell. I don't smell anything really deepening. I think, so, okay, all right. So out of all of these, I'm actually surprised. There's not one that I'm like checking for like an obscene amount at all. I really thought that I was going to really want either the Sol de Janeiro or the Chloe. I really thought I would want one of those. I think if I had to choose between the two, I guess the Sol de Janeiro is like a deeper, richer scent, but it's not nothing to me, at least not with just this spraying. I do intend to really wear all of these at least 2 or 3 days, see how they jive with my body chemistry and all of that before I pick one. But if I had to pick one, like if there was a gun against my head, it would be either the clean one, because I don't have a fragrance in my collection that is as like orangey tone scented, and this is pretty nice. Or I guess I would pick the Sol de Janeiro because it's the deepest scent. And yeah, so these would be the 2 scents that I'm really going to be checking for when I really give these fragrances a whirl. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this kit. I will be coming to give you guys kind of a roundup on which one I actually pick up when I do my, I'm plotting a video that will talk about all the purchases that I made during my no-buy year, and I will be including fragrances and stuff during that year. Or maybe I won't, I don't know. Either way, I will let you guys know which fragrance I pick. Maybe by the time this video goes up, I will actually decide which one I'm going to pick up. But right now, like I said, the 2 that I'm checking for are going to be the Sol de Janeiro and the Clean. Those are the 2 that I will potentially get. Now the question is, how in the dickens am I supposed to sniff these on my skin when I have all those fragrances already? Can I like baby wipe them away or like makeup wipe them away? Is that a thing? Will it work? Let's try it. I'll even take the one off that I'm actually wearing. That'll give me more room because there's a lot more fragrances in this sampler. Let's see. Yeah, that makeup wipe really just took all the fragrance away. So this is the sampler, the second one that I got. This one was once again a $68 value, and it retails for $124. So definitely got an extreme value on this one. And this one, they give you a bunch of steps. Ain't nobody checking for their steps. Honestly, they talk about some, let it sit on your arm, but da-da-da-da-da. No, we're not going to do that today. Like I said, I do intend to wear all of these fragrances on my skin. But for this one, I got this one with the sole purpose of picking up a full size of my Tom Ford ombre leather. I already went through one size of this exact sample. I found another size in like my fragrance sample bag, and now I have a third sample. So we'll see. We will see if for whatever sheer dumb luck there's another fragrance that I think is better, then I'll pick it up. But one way or another, that Tom Ford ombre leather is coming into my collection because it's so unique and it's so rich and sultry and beautiful. But we are going to go ahead and smell the rest of these, of course. So the other two warm and spicy fragrances in this set are from Prada, from Prada. It's their Candy, and then YSL's Black Opium. I have YSL's Black Opium, so there's no reason for me to smell that one. I have that one, right? Let me go check. So like I said, I have YSL's Black Opium, so I'm not going to spray that one. And like I said, I already know that I'm checking for the Tom Ford leather, so I'm not going to spray that one either. I'm just going to search for the Prada one, Prada Candy. And I feel like I've gone through one of these too, but we're going to go ahead and give her a shot. We're going to spray her on my hand. We're going to aerate my hand, get rid of that initial alcohol smell and the initial smell. I don't see how that's warm and spicy. It ain't warm and spicy. It's soft and fluffy. So it's nice or whatever, but it ain't knocking off my Tom Ford ombre leather. So let's go to the next kind of darker scents family, and it's the classic and warm. Can we not? There we go. It is the classic and warm floral section, and this is the Giorgio Armani My Way. So let's see if I can read these labels. My Way. Okay, so I'm just gonna spray this one on my other hand. Start off with my hands, and then we'll go further back on my arm and on my underarm and all that jazz. Okay, feel like I've waved this off enough. I'm not gonna say this is terrible. This is like a orangey citrus smell, definitely. I don't smell, what does it say the base notes are? The base notes are supposed to be cedar wood, vanilla, and white musk. I don't smell any musk. I definitely smell that orange blossom. That's definitely what I smell. Oh, I guess I've never smelled bergamot. Now I know. And the Prada over here is caramel. That's what that is. I'm not a huge fan of caramel or caramel, depending on who you talk to. Okay, so these two are definitely interesting. I will say the Giorgio Armani, once again, I'm only really checking for it because of that orangey scent. But if I get the orange scent from the other one, no reason to get this orange scent too, because they're not different enough that I feel compelled to have both of them. So let's keep going. Next, I'm going to go for the Tocca Florence, which is an eau de parfum. And the top note is bergamot, the heart is pear, and the base is gardenia. So let's see if I can read, what am I looking for again? Florence. Florence. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go into the wrist, just because that's an automatic area that I'm used to spraying, so why not? All right, we got quite a good spray, so it's going to take a little while. Let's use the paper. Be a little more refined, Blake. It's taking forever for this thing to dry. This is a fresh, clean smell. I smell pear because that's the heart scent. I like this. I like this. Is this gonna knock off my Tom Ford? No, but I would not mind picking her up in a later date. I'm not gonna hold you up. So, Tocca Florence, not bad. I've never heard of the Tocca brand. Have you guys? Have you tried it? I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, next is Marc Jacobs Daisy. I feel as though I've tried this at one point or another in my life. I feel like this is one of those fragrances that they always given out because it's such a popular scent, but all this fragrance done got all up in my nose cavity. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Marc Jacobs Daisy, it's just a very clean floral scent. To me, there's nothing intriguing, nothing really earth-shattering. So for the Marc Jacobs Daisy, the top note is crystallized cloudberries, whatever cloudberry is. Heart is daisy tree petals. And then the base is cashmere, musk, and driftwood. I don't smell no driftwood because that would center this a little bit more. I don't smell it. So yeah. And I didn't tell you guys, so what is this? Prada's over here, right? Yeah, I think this is the Prada Candy. And the top note for that is white musk. The heart is benzoin. And the base is the caramel. And then I didn't spray the Tom Ford or the YSL, but the Tom Ford, the top note is black leather. The heart is cardamom. And then the base is patchouli. And then YSL, the top note is coffee. The heart is white flowers. The base is vanilla. And yeah, okay, I told you guys everything else for everything else. The Marc Jacobs Daisy, it's fine, but I'm not gonna buy it. It's a normal scent. I can get that from the drugstore, in my opinion. Keep moving on. Valentino's Donna Born in Roma. Well, I wasn't born in Roma. What is the name of this thing? Valentino. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so I've sprayed both wrists, both arms. Let's start going down the top of my arm. Valentino's gonna go right behind my watch, and we are going to dry her off with her paper. Okay, I think it's good enough. What did I just spray? Valentino. Okay, the Donna Born in Roma, Eau de Perfume. The top note is jasmine flower. The heart is vanilla bourbon. And the base is guaiac wood. I don't smell any of the wood. It's a nice smell, but I don't smell any wood. We're going to give this a smiley face. So the smiley faces are for the ones that I wouldn't mind owning, and the stars are for the one I want to own. You know, everything else you can keep pushing. So out of the warm and spicy, I only have one heart, my Tom Ford. Then for the classic and warm, I have 2 smiley faces and 1 heart. Let's go into the fresh and fruity floral. I don't feel like I'm gonna have anything in this starred or hearted, but we not gonna have no prejudice. We gonna keep going. So the first one is Burberry, and this is Burberry Her. Let's see if I can see it. Here, Burberry. All right, and this is gonna be the first one on the top arm near my scar. Okay, that was a terrible spray, but I got something. So let's dry her out. Okay, okay. So the top note is dark berry. What is a dark berry? Can we get some more descriptiveness about that? Like, how many dark berries? Are we talking cherries? Are we talking grapes? What's a dark berry? Anyways, the top note is dark berry, then the heart is jasmine, and the base is musk amber. I don't smell any of this musk that these people be saying I should be smelling. I think the musk is coming in now. It's okay. have a fruit fly in my room. The devil's a lie. Anyways, the musk is okay, but I think honestly it's overpowering the floral, the dark berries. So we're gonna keep going. That one gets no smiley face nor a star. Next is Nest, and this is Wild Poppy. And I am gonna keep in mind the fact that I already enjoyed a Nest shade scent in my last bundle. So Nest is gonna go in the middle of my arm. All right, let's take the sniff test. This is like dryer sheets. Y'all remember? Oh my God, I hated putting in those dryer sheets, but you remember when you had to do that and you had like a really strong, like powdery, florally scent? That's what this smelled like to me. So it's an automatic no. I don't even want to smell that thing again. And we're going to keep going. We're going to go to Versace. And we're going to be smelling Bright Crystal. Oh, on Nest, the top note is Rose de Gracie. That makes sense. Heart is Himalayan Jasmine, and the base is Pear. I don't want no parts of that. Next, let's go to Versace Bright Crystal, and this is a Eau de Toilette. So this is definitely different. It's not going to be as strong of a scent. And this, let's find it first. Versace. Okay, so what did I do? I did middle of the arm, so let's do middle of the arm over here. These little bottles. Okay, there we go. Sprayed it. Let's dry her out. Oh, it's getting real tiring doing this. Okay, so top notes for this is Yuzu lemon, the heart is peony, and the base is musk. Lemon? I don't smell no lemon. I just smell something clean. It might not be this scent. It might be the fact that I still have that Nest scent stuck in my nose. But yeah, I'm not too impressed by Versace this time. So like I expected, there's nothing in the fresh, fruity florals that I am checking for. I'm just going to take a little second. What do I need? I need something that's going to smell. Oh, I know what it is. I'm going to use my Kosas bronzer. This thing smells badly, and I can use it to cleanse my nose. Jesus, pilot save me. Ooh, child. That thing smells terribly. Okay, so now let's go into the last 3 fragrances that I have to sniff. And the next one is a Atelier Cologne. And this is their Clementine, California. Oh, it's this one. Okay, I think I'm going to go to the bottom of my arm because that's going to be easier for me to sniff. I'm having difficulties getting my arm to my nose. So, let us dry her out. Okay, this dried out pretty quickly. I like that. Yes, points go to you. Okay, let's talk about it. So this is a pure perfume. The top note is Clementine from Italy. I can smell that. The heart is Juniper Berries from Turkey. That's interesting. And the base is Vetiver from Haiti. I don't smell any of that base. I only smell the top note. So I will say from the top note, it does smell nice. But I'm not like, okay, yeah, let's keep going. Clean. So the next one is Clean Reserve, and this is the Radiant Nectar. Didn't I just smell this? No? Okay, maybe I'm one too many sniffing. Okay, so we're gonna put this on my underarm as well, in the middle. Okay, that almost didn't make my arm. Leave it to me. Okay, let's see. All right, this is drying pretty quickly. I almost didn't have to do it. Okay, so the Clean is a Radiant Nectar. This is Eau de Perfume, and the top note is Amberette seed. Amberette seed. The heart is pear nectar, and the base is liquid musk. What I'm gonna say about these Clean fragrances, because I feel like I've tried two now, right? Yeah, I've tried two. This is the same box. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I've tried two of them, and one thing I'd say about them is they smell purely clean. Like the other ones, they have some background situations and they may smell a little bit more chemically. These Clean ones smell more authentic, more natural, and I'm pretty sure Clean is natural brand. So yeah, for me, because there's not much depth, much two tones or anything like that, it just smells clean, which isn't a bad thing, but it's just not something like, if I'm going to take the time to remember to put on a fragrance, I need there to be some depth, some dimension, some veux, some veux. Okay, last one is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. It has to be this one, right? Oh, bloody hell. So this isn't a spray. This is like a top tone. I'm just going to put this in the middle of my palm. And like I said, it's in my palm. So it's still going to be able to absorb into my skin. And I'm still going to be able to smell something from it. Okay, let's go ahead, sniff. Very bright, maybe lemony. Granny Smith apple is the top note. The heart is white rose and bamboo, and the base is cedar wood. I can definitely smell that apple. I think this is a really nice scent. I wouldn't mind, once again, having this, but this is definitely not going to be something that I'm really checking for. So that's going to get a smiley face. Definitely deserves a smiley face. So what do I learn from just smelling these? I haven't really tried them on my skin, but what I can say is that in the past, I have found that I am not very particular, and it doesn't take much. If I like the scent pretty much works with my body chemistry. The only thing for me is longevity wise. I work pretty long days, so I do want the fragrance to last at least to the end of my workday, if not till I get back home. So that's about 8-9 hours. So yeah. But I have found that a lot of musk I don't really smell. Like even the Dolce & Gabbana, which has the cedar wood, I don't really smell it. I don't. It takes a lot of musks for me to really smell it and get that differentiating factors. But I'm happy. I am happy. None of them are really going to take over my Tom Ford. But what I will do is add the 5 or so scents that I made some markings on. Sorry, I was gripping this paper a little hard. But I will add too much sense. I will add these fragrances to my loves list, and if I can find any at Ulta instead of Sephora, I will definitely add them over there. And I will eventually probably pick up all the ones that have some form of emoji or something. Whew. Wow, attack of the allergies. Well, not really. It was attack of the perfumes. I just tried one too many. Anyways, I'm gonna add all of these to a loves list either on Sephora or Ulta. and probably pick up the ones that have the stars or the smiley faces. All the others will probably just be things that I wear every so often, maybe even when I am traveling. But other than that, I'm pretty good when it comes to this set. And yeah, so pretty much definitively, I'm gonna be getting with, let me close it up. So pretty definitively, I am gonna be getting the Tom Ford ombre leather with this one. And then with this one, like I said, I'm probably going to be choosing between the Sol de Janeiro and the Clean. Either or I'll be satisfied with, but there was not one that I was like strictly loving. And I think what I've learned when it comes to these two sets is, for me, I would recommend picking up one of these sets if there is a fragrance in there that you already know you want to pick up, and you would just be able to get it for a lot cheaper of a value, because the Tom Ford 1 ounce is like over $100, but I will be getting it for $68. Whereas for this, I mean, yeah, these two fragrances aren't bad, but am I really getting the value that I could have gotten? So that is what I have to say for those. I'm super happy that I picked up these two holiday releases. Let me know any holiday Sephora favorite sets that you guys pick up. These are the only two that caught my fancy, but I would love to hear more from you guys on this. Also, let's talk down below about any other holiday releases that you're going to be picking up. Hopefully, I was able to find the footage for that holiday releases video, and we can talk more even on that video. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, y'all, it has been real. Black lives do matter. Please wear a mask